Hello, Nabi.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
What do you think we're going to do today?
Is this the hidden thing behind? Or the showing thing?
right,
Rouge.
right here. Yes, definitely. We're going to test these wonderful carbon fiber bows
Okay.
in Germany. Have you heard of these bows before? These ARCUS bows.
Yes, I heard about them.
You've heard about them.
But really don't know. I mean, I looked at the website and they're fully carbon fiber.
Mm-hmm.
No wood added to it.
Yes. So it's going to make sure people can hear us on the outside side. So maybe make it a little louder. Could you talk normally, like with a normal, maybe a
Okay.
little,
Yes.
with your stage voice?
Yes, we're gonna try these bows,
Yeah.
the Arcus bows, and maybe see the Krentz.
The Krentz. So yes, that's the first thing I want to talk about is this right here. Our the Krentz. I have this modulator. According to you, you had
Great
recommended.
experiences. Yeah.
Right, and I'm still in the process of discovering what it's all about. Get that closer to us, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's all right.
I do think the concept of the modulator
Mm-hmm.
is when you arrive to the violin maker, you're not very happy with the sound and
Yeah.
the balance of your instrument, and the violin maker says everything is exactly how it should be. All the
Chevrolet.
chevalier, the balance of the strings with the cordier.
The pièce là.
The tailpiece is it's in the right place. You have the the Stimmstock. How you say in English?
The Stimmstock.
Stimmstock is in
That's-
English.
that's in-
and
that's in German?
Yeah.
The Stimmstock.
How do you call them?
Well, we are definitely going to be the sound post.
The sound
Lam.
post. The
Lam.
sound post is exactly where it should be.
Yeah.
And then you walk out and say, no, I'm still not happy.
Hmm.
So what it does is really, you can find somewhere in this area a place where the strings are more balanced.
Mhm.
Wow, it is the first worry that one has is when one has a wolf, and there's no other means of removing the wolf. This helps balancing. The wolf maybe will not be 100% removed,
Mhm.
but it will be a lot less, and the energy that's removed from that wolf, it's gonna be transferred usually to the C string, and that's what I find fascinating.
What I've found, I need to make a slight adjustment on the microphone before we start our little thing. What I've found is that my wolf on my fa dièse is gone,
Right.
but my mi, like mi bécard, is a little now amplified.
All right.
Have you experienced that too?
Well, with these or any other wolf eliminators, the wolf will move place. So I'm not sure now where my wolf might be. I noticed that if you put the mute, the wolf will be accentuated.
I guess a question I would ask you is, when I move around, when I play, I guess, a different piece, let's say it's going to be a lot of this, mi bécard sur le grosse corde. Do you ever move it, like, for a performance?
No, usually I try to find one that's well
For the repertoire?
balanced. Yeah.
Do
But
you ever move it around for different repertoire, different concerts, different environments?
there is only one piece where I would really try to find the right place and move it, which is the Shostakovich end of the first movement. You have to play on the C string. Now I lucked out. There is no wolf. But if you try that on your instrument, the F sharp, C sharp. two times the F.
And it's by me. If,
It's an F, right?
that's a fa. Yeah.
Often there is one on an F, then you have to play two times that, and sometimes it's just you only hear. And it's not something you want.
Yeah. I have it right here because I put it in this all the time. Do you think I should put it lower?
Oh, you should put it where.
Yeah, I found it here, and then
Okay, the research that Kevin and Robert have made. Kevin Krentz is the person who's manufacturing this.
Yeah.
And Robert was the violin maker who did a lot of research on this. They invite us to find wolf removal on this area. So starting from here with the 0, there's like no effects. We have a piece of wood right in here, so the board is not vibrating here. And then we start looking for the place where actually we even we don't need the item to be installed. We can just go with a finger while you're playing. I can just be pressing where will be the place.
Yes, I did that on the channel with we put like powder here and you play it.
All right.
And you can see it like move a lot.
Okay.
And but there's one place where it like moves a lot, but there's one place where it's isolated where it doesn't move.
Right.
And that is where you do.
And have you tried on this very instrument?
Yes, I have.
Cool. Okay.
And so I found this is the area right here. But also, I know I sometimes move it up. I've been playing around. I haven't found the perfect thing.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I like it is you can move it.
And it actually might move between seasons. In the spring you have one place, and then in the summer comes and a different condition the instrument is surviving. Then it actually moves physically the place. And then what they Kevin and Robert advise is to use like a semicircle area where you start going down and find a place where the wolf eliminator will still keep its own the property of removing the wolf, but then you start gaining on the more sound quality on the C string, where it will be enhanced. We modulate the sound, always keeping the wolf away. So that's the idea, I think.
So by virtue of putting it like here, we're eliminating the wolf, but then in order to enhance the sound quality, I haven't put it down here because you have it very far down.
Yeah, this is where I found the wolf is removed, or there's a balance between. Actually, the best. It's me who's starting to move it.
So we're gonna
like.
So it's
let's stay on.
That's it.
Let's see the nature. Try on the C string, the same on the octave. Now we hear that little. There you go. We're gonna remove that.
So that's how you find it.
It's gone, but now we just threw it to the neighboring note.
Which is the
I don't know,
Fa.
F, or maybe Mi.
Mi.
Maybe it's a Sol. I invite you to play a little softer, and then you just make a glissando until we find. I would say I still go further down. This is a decent place, I would say. Now let's move it a little. Let's do the glissando.
So glissando.
Always between the D and the G. Usually, or even Re. Do the glissando. Go back to F sharp. Little lower.
Here it
Then try a little softer. Yeah. Back to F sharp. And then back to F, natural. I would say this is a decent place. I mean, this would be the extreme with the mute, soft, and the C string is where it will be the most obvious place where we hear the. Can you try in the fourth position? It's playable. Now, I start from the principle that the instrument that has most wolves is the better instrument. We want to be all the notes really reinforced.
Why is that?
And
Why?
to feel the instrument is really wanting to project, to fill up the box. Now, when there's one note that it's too much, that is the wolf is unplayable, that's where the problem starts. Now, an instrument that doesn't have any wolf, it's an instrument that, to me, it's a little empty.
Ooh.
Yeah. So to me, this is a great thing to have
Needs
wolves.
the spice.
Yeah, and have as many wolves as possible.
Really?
Now, yeah. But then have it remove the unplayable.
Okay.
But we learn to play with our instrument with all the a nice tension, a nice something that really fills up the sound. This is the next thing you're gonna review.
Yes. What
next
is this
time.
thing?
Well, it's a mute.
It's a high.
It's a high-end mute.
Is it made of gold?
It's a gold bath. You're right.
It's made of gold. So we have some golden bows today for you
Right.
to play, and that's why you're here. So this is the bow I'm thinking about getting. This is an ARCUS M5 bow.
Right.
And today I'm going to ask you to give me your impressions on these bows.
Okay. Do you think you want to keep looking
I think I'm good.
to the? No, but I wanted to see how.
You wanna
it
keep
reacts.
going?
Well, now we know a good place,
Okay.
but
Alright.
now we want to change what's happening on the C string on the first position
Yeah.
on the F.
F sharp or F?
Oh, F sharp, F. This area. Now I'm gonna try. To feel that the sound when
Okay,
it's
yeah.
changing. No?
Yes.
That's the starting point. You're gonna play. I think that. Let's see if there's a wolf. Go back to the octave. Now to a sharp. Let's go to a. Yeah. Neighboring notes. No, back to F. Oh wait, no. Back to F. Back to F. Oh no,
And yes.
F sharp, yeah. glissando from D to G. We just went over.
So you glissando.
Well, this way we. Just a little. Between the two? Just a
There's
little
a question.
lower.
So let's say I'm not on the note,
Mhm.
but it shouldn't have a wolf tone, no matter if I'm on pitch or not.
We should try to
Remove all.
remove, because one day you might want to play a slightly lower F because of the demands of the music. You want to be well in tune with another instrument, or
So-
you have to be able to.
Okay.
We just went over. Okay, just on F.
Yeah, it goes so. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do the same, but with my finger.
Here you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Alright.
When you do that. So what does it do when you're doing that? When you go, whoa, is it not supposed to change when you lift your finger if it's in the right place?
I when I put now it's number wolf. Okay, now we're gonna compare this place with this, which is more or less at this distance. So let me see if I can on this line. Okay, now we're gonna play the F over there.
Here?
Oh yes, yeah. Back to F.
Up here?
F natural. Now the
Here?
it's a similar result. Okay, and now we're gonna try on the C string on the first position. So we were here, which technically we don't have we removed the wolf, and now we're gonna try to modulate, see if it modulates
On the fa diesel
on this note, but it has increased
Yeah. Increase like it's
the amplitude, the harmonics, but at the same time keeping without a wolf. Can you play a chromatic on the C? Well, we can always try to stay here for a sec.
It's going to take some experimentation to get this.
Yeah,
done.
yeah, but I do find that this is down here. It has already increased, especially in the first position. Now if you play again the chromatic, and let's try to hear the harmonics, like how much it feels. And we're gonna go back to nothing. But at the same time, when you play the mi, it's alright. But once we put it here, it has increased.
Yes, it has.
Slightly. And then at the same time, these are the neighboring notes as well. Mi, fa.
So not only does it eliminate,
But
it enhances.
enhances a good part of the notes around where usually we have the wolf. This is, I find it to be very clever, very magical to transform something that's a problem into something that's beautiful, into something that we want to have. And actually, I wish we could have also like also in the very low. So, let's see. It's a little more unbalanced. And let's see if I remember. Let's see right here. I wish that the microphone can catch also this very
Make sure the
light nuance.
microphone's not too loud at the moment. It doesn't know Well, I will have to rename this live stream Krentz as well. How to position your Krentz. I'm going to have to edit that. That's really amazing. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, we need a bit of time. Now we have to know that there is a felt, so in principle there's no risk over the varnish other than certain types of varnish that we have to be careful. If we see that there is a little bit of varnish removal, just remove immediately and talk to your violin maker.
Yeah.
Because it can leave a trace. It's nothing bad. It can always be repaired, but there's only very certain types of varnish that you have to be.
Would it be on antique instruments?
Normally not. Normally it's a new. It's the composition
Okay.
on the oils and etc. And also to know, it happened to me once. I tried on a very old Italian, and there was a repair. So all of a sudden, the repairs. There's a bit of wood that it's not completely flush in the inside from an old repair, and then all of a sudden there's no more contact. There is an obstacle inside that we never see because it's so well repaired, and then all of a sudden the inside part can fall, which is no risk, but you don't want to do that on a very €1 million instrument to have something just dropping in the inside,
Absolutely.
which is not a problem in principle.
Well. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, shall we? So,
Yes.
what I want to do today, I called a blind test. I have 12 bows here, and I just want you to, whatever you do to test the bow. We're going to see which bows, do you like them or not? What do you consider about them? So I'm just going to start handing you what do you know about ARCUS bows, by the way? What do you know about?
Both they are high-end carbon fiber.
Yes, this is like the one
And
I've been
other
playing.
than this, now
Don't play just yet.
I would like to ask you whether you want to take this moment also try to find the good the bow that goes with your instrument.
Yes.
More than just generically.
People
which
would always
bow.
like to know that. For me, I have my certain passages. Of course, when you get to a certain level, you know what you're looking for when it comes to a bow.
Right.
Like whether it's something in the thumb position, something down low. So I know what I'm looking for in a bow. And he doesn't like the fact I'm going to use this as a.
Can I propose you that you actually listen your own instrument to see what others.
Oh, you're going to play
hear?
mine?
Well, yeah, because we're looking for your instrument. Can I just leave it?
Yeah, yes, of course. Let me put it all down.
Oh, okay.
My instrument. This is a treat.
Oh yeah, this is. There will be one good bow for my instrument. There will be not necessarily the good bow for your. And now.
Right. So I'm going to just.
The best for at the time of trying, which is the bow that we will prefer to play. Will be we try on the very same.
I'm gonna make it a little taller.
No, it's all right though. Thank you.
Well, you're taller than me, so I might as well.
Thank you. So what I would try is just play a chromatic to see that how it plays on
Right.
on each of the
I
notes.
guess we should start at the beginning, right?
Yeah,
So
but it's blind, so
it's blind
that's-
test, so you don't know what this is. What I'm interested in. So I'm going to put this aside for now. But I'm going to show you the ones I'm not interested in. I just wanted to get your opinions on them. So yeah, this first box here, I'll drop them, is a collection of bows. They're all level 5s. This is the first one. So
Okay. I have no idea how much we.
I,
You don't have to tense a lot. It's true.
okay.
So I'm going to look for different aspects of the bow. One is the sound attack. So how much time it takes for the bow to create a sound. Sometimes it's lazy, so it can be sometimes the bows will have a very beautiful sound, but will be lazy, will be hard to create a sound on each note. So interesting for one part, less interesting. So we want to find the best of each. So another thing that I find very important is to find the sound quality, and often with the vibrato we can see whether a bow is responding well to our vibrato or not. It's fascinating, but some bows you play normal and you don't hear your vibrato, you don't feel your expression that you're giving, and you change bow, you do exactly the same thing, and your expression conveys. So now I saw the attack. I played with where the wolf is, etc. And then I played the same.
First impression of that one compared to this one. This one here is totally unique and different.
Okay.
That one is T series.
Okay. Here the attack is immediate. Even I hear a bit the wolf, and it's
Okay.
more defined. The sound is more defined.
So that is a T series.
I find it a little less full.
Yes. So this is the story about these. I'll shut up. Now this is an S series,
Okay.
the lightest.
Lightest in weight.
It's 68 grams.
Yeah. I find a little less full than not the previous, but the before previous. So
A little less full. Okay, a little less full.
Then
So far you're seeing that you like this one here.
let's see for the sound and expression.
Yes. Okay, good. We are in agreement.
Yet another new or
So these are all. You just tried 3 different types.
okay.
The one that you liked least, and I did too. This is called a P series.
There's a sizzle in the sound.
It's a sizzle in the sound. Now, why do you think that?
From here, well, I hear.
Yeah, this bow is not a bow that's available yet
Okay.
from ARCUS. It's a very firm bow, because I told him I have electric cello and I like to play really aggressive music on it, and maybe I want a super stiff bow. This is very stiff.
Okay.
So this is as of this moment, as of streaming this. This is not available for the public. I don't know why. So we're going to discover that one. The second one that you like, this is a little bit different. This is a hexagonal one of the S series. The super light
The sound attack is less responsive. I do find that it is, however, quite full.
Okay. But that one.
That's easier.
That's big. Okay. So, the first impression I had was that this is the best of the bow. Now, this is their general bow. This is their T series bow. It's kind of like their overall bow. Okay. And so I thought that was interesting. I was interested to see which bow matches my cello. But on his website, before we go into the really nice stuff, on the website they do have a different level of bows. Now we're going to go, before we go high, we're going to go low. And I'm going to give you the most affordable bow I have. It's
Okay.
1,000 euros.
All right.
So this is a Müsing bow.
Müsing.
Müsing, that's his name.
Okay.
Bernd Müsing.
Has a more enigmatic sound.
Okay.
It has potential. I mean,
Has potential?
I find that we can try to discover more things. We
With
can
that
go-
one. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
It's trying to get more from the string.
So, which do you think is better? That one or this one?
I don't like the attack of this one. It
Ooh.
really takes.
That's the C5.
I think we have enough rosin, and it's very dirty, so it should. It's not a question of rosin.
Interesting. It's interesting because this is the same thing that happened. I have a student in Oregon, in Portland, and she had a C5 and a C4. So you prefer the C4, that's that's Müsing C4 over a C5. And she preferred the C4, that one, over the more expensive one.
Yes, I can see why. It's easier to play. At the same time, is it really taking as much from each of the strings? I have the feeling with this we can go one dynamic further with the same energy. It's more like in entre guillemets,
Entre guillemets, d'accord.
more ladies. But will it give the punch that sometimes we want? You wanna try another one?
Like this one more.
Yeah.
I think you like this one
slightly.
more. I think you like that one more. Yeah, you like so interesting. Play it now on that one. That's Now we're going to get into the blind test. So this is the M versions.
Okay.
And the M series, which I'm interested in, on this website they say they are the ones designed for either smaller cellos, so Ruggieri models or 7/8 cellos, and I
Okay.
have a Ruggieri 7/8.
All right.
So like, Well, I guess that's a match made in heaven, but I don't know yet. They're the M series. We're going to test M4 to M9. We're going to go literally from about 1,200 euro to 9,000 euro. And you're going to tell me, and if you're watching, you guys can then like vote in the comment section. Which one do you think? You're not going to know which one I'm handing you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just going to tell me. We're going to eventually rank them at least the top 3. You know.
Okay.
Now, I've been doing it throughout this. I'm going to just take them all out now. I'm going to take all the M's.
I must say that I'm totally lost. I have no idea what I'm trying. You're
Yeah.
managing what
Yes.
I just dropped in this room and
No, it's great, right?
yeah.
I do this to you all the time.
And I'm very bad at remembering.
So we're just going to take this.
Must say that it's a very subjective matter as well.
It is very
so
subjective.
this is
It's playing style, but I like the fact that you're playing my cello. You know, it's pretty cool.
yeah. And I'm happy that you can hear your instrument from a point where you're usually not used to.
Oh yes, because you're always behind it. You know,
Right.
you're always
So when you try a bow, always have a second opinion. Someone else listening, even if it's not a musician. But here, you know, what is the feeling?
All right, so 2 passages or wherever you wish.
Mhm.
We're gonna decide. I'm gonna start with. So I'm gonna mix them up. You're not gonna know which one you're getting. I'm going to give you. You're just gonna tell me which of the 2 you prefer. Okay. I'm gonna start with this one.
Okay.
Now these are all M series bows. They're designed for smaller cellos, 7/8 cellos. If you have one, Nabi doesn't know what he's playing, and we're gonna see which is better.
We're gonna retry them after.
Yeah. We're just gonna start ranking them. All right.
Yeah, slightly
So
easier to play the attack and
which one?
this
The one you're holding?
Yeah, with similar.
That's easier to attack. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
with
this one
similar
down.
roundness in the sound.
All right, that's easier. That's easier, surprisingly. All right, we're going to.
Well, it might change in 10 minutes, but
All right.
this is all subjective.
All right.
This is giving a lot more expression.
Okay.
It's more rounded.
Okay.
And no problem with the attack.
All right. There's a lot more expression on this one here.
Yeah.
All right.
This is easier to play. Now we have to know what we look. I don't mind working a little more.
But
to
you have to work more
sustain-
with this one than with this one.
No. This is easier.
That's easier to play.
To play. It rings immediately.
Okay.
Now, will it go as much as I will want at some point? That's my doubt. The other is fuller. I have to work a little more, like maybe
Mhm.
just put a few more grams of pressure on left hand
Interesting.
to make it sound, but the result is much bigger. But not everyone is ready to put this many grams all the time.
Mm.
So it's a very good option for someone who's tired all the time when trying to produce sound.
So now we're gonna do.
This is the before last was very round. This last was easier. Would be even easier, but with less possibilities of.
So you would take the
feeling.
before last would be
Yeah.
the first, and then
So far.
this would be third,
Mhm.
second. Well, Nabi, you have ranked them correctly. You've gone from the
That's not
M4
correct.
to the M5 to the M6. You ranked them exactly correctly.
Okay.
It's interesting how you talked about the M6 being that you definitely immediately felt there was a more of a fullness but more potential to the M6 right here. So that's the low versions there. I was interested in the M5, but obviously that's one that it's not as good. It's interesting that you picked exactly the right one. Now we're going to go into the higher levels. So Baron says that the bows get very interesting when you get past M6. Now I'm going to hand you the top 3 level bows. These are going to be ranging from 4,000 to 9,000 euro. All right. I'm just going to shock you with one. So this is, you can't look at it because some of them give you away. All right. Just don't look at the wrong.
Now, does he have enough resin? Yeah, I think so. Has a different balance to start already. It feels easier on the hand, so with very nice roundness. So. Here I feel the instrument just going like this. It's like vibrating a lot more. I don't know if you hear a bit of difference. So that's approaching what my dream is to have a wolf on each note. That everything is, going more to the edge. Balanced with the attack, sound quality. Do I try the previous? Not the one in the hand. Okay. Just to see how it responds with my vibrato. Has a little more, expression. Here, it's very hard for me to hear the vibrato. I move, but I don't hear much. But the attack, the balance is very nice. So. I miss the sub harmonics, the basic harmonics. I found the previous and before to be a little fuller in harmonics.
So this is not the best for you.
It has incredible qualities in terms of attack, in terms of, but it's lighter in the sound. Okay. Now I would look for, as a professional, to fill the room, to fill the box. I find the harmonics, the bass, to be more full
than this one. Which one? That one or
this one?
This one's
fuller with very nice attack as well.
Okay.
play, but this is easy to play. But I'm missing what I just felt in the other stuff. Like, I don't know about the projection. I don't know how you hear. You're very busy choosing, so all favorite. This one.
That's
now,
favorites.
Wait, we have to know. I have two bows that I usually play. I have a Dirk Löscher made in Barcelona in 2005, which plays fantastic classical. I play with my ensemble all the time with that because it has a very nice attack, and it has I can reach quite nicely what my instrument has to offer. And next to it, I have a bow that I play seldomly. I reserve when I play more solo, when I play Mahler, play Strauss, I play things that really want to demand it demands a lot more into the instrument, into the group, and just. But it's at the end of the concert, I'm like exhausted. I worked so much
because you have.
I worked on both hands a lot more.
It's a heavy bow. It's just a light bow.
It's about this. It's the same weight. All my bows are. It all depends on the balance.
Okay.
Yes, it's a bow that it's much more has more weight. And actually, when you with the Dirk Löscher bow, I play mezzo forte with the Schmitz. I have is plays forte. So all the time for playing a passage that's on pianissimo, I have to work a lot more on the Schmitz. That's more robust because I have to remove a lot of weight. But when I want to go fortissimo, so I have this. This is my Schmitz. This is my ultimate bow. It's like mine is probably about 9,000 euros. So I don't know. I have no idea what is the price of this, but I would assign that value.
Do that again. Just we're looking for your Schmitz.
Yeah, exactly.
Number one. Search for the Schmitz.
Very nice.
Which ones?
I think it's more. Is it this one that I was talking about?
This is the one you're. This is the one you
Like
kept going back
I'm
to.
lost. I don't know if you
kept going back to this one.
One, two.
Yeah, going back
I
to
have
this
no
one.
idea.
All right, then let's compare. And mix them up now. I'm going to compare because you talked good about these two, so I'm going to give you this one.
Okay. Control. I haven't yet tried the Legato or anything, but yeah, I still prefer it. Ultimately, when we look for a bow, we try to stick to one or two. Depends on what kind of repertoire we want to assign. Oh, it's true.
It's an overall bow.
But you remember when you see a clarinetist, it's like they put, one reed and then they play and then you see they change the reed.
All the time.
Why they change the reed? It's like, I know, or oboists always, they do a lot. I have this reed for this music. So they put and then...
True. They have a little bucket.
And they have the bugs. And why don't we have a bow for the piece?
Yeah, true.
And then we change for the small item after all. Vigorous.
Vigorous.
Yeah. And, yeah.
to rugby player. So which do you prefer?
But for this little piece, maybe the last. But again, a subject I don't know if have moved much.
I just want to see if you can pick the one that's more expensive out of these two.
Mm.
That's better.
That
on this
feels-
cello.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I agree with you. I thought so. This is the 9,000 euro one, the one that's all gold, and that one is a good 3,000 euros or less.
Okay, but it's nothing written
You know?
black and white.
But it's funny is that that one, my students and me have found. Like at first, I thought I was trying to justify why should you spend upwards of $9,000 on a carbon fiber bow, and then so I was playing a lot, and trying to find why would this be? It's nice, but what justifies that? And so playing through all the different repertoire, and then as I played. I found that version, the one that was a step below, matched my cello better. That one there. Now, just the final decision is between this one.
Could I try just this and the previous one? Yeah, has slightly better sound quality.
This one.
Yeah.
Then the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's similar to the before
Okay.
one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You didn't like that one.
Yeah, I prefer this one. Yeah. At the time of controlling, no, it is nice.
So that one you have decided. So we are decided on the bow right there. That is the M8. That's the upwards around 5,000 euro one. So you preferred that one over the M9.
I haven't played much.
Yes, yeah, I know it's true.
But
But and the way I prefer it, I definitely prefer the one that's over around. But you didn't like this one. Okay. All right.
I don't know. I don't know which one I did.
Yeah. So what do you think of these bows? What do you think of
They're beautiful. Beautiful to look. They have a wolf on each. No.
So now the ultimate test is to take your wooden bow and see if you close your eyes. I'll just hand you either and just see which one.
Actually, I'm gonna just look for my other for the Schmidt.
I hold on. I have to because we're locked in here.
I can't sneak in. I don't
You
have
can't
it.
sneak it out. You want to get the Schmitz?
Yeah.
And the search for the Schmitz? Okay. There we go. Why do you do My dog is... my gosh. Hi, everyone. I see people are... My dog is barking. That's what happens. Okay, we're back here.
Yeah, I hand them to you.
Get my thing. Close this up. Scared my dog. We're lucky they were working next door and they stopped
They still
working.
have a lunch. That's very good.
I know, right? So we're lovely bows. So which one's this would be the nice one?
Yeah,
The
as you know.
Schmitz,
Yeah.
right here with the
Schmitz
gold, obviously.
Dresden, also 2007 or
And this is
2006.
your
Lusha.
Lusha. Okay. And I'm going to mix it up with one of your favorite bows in here too. It's got to warm up because it's going to be cold.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Nothing.
And then I'm going to mix it up and put another nice one in here. I'm going to do 4 of them. See which one you like, because you see, does it beat the Schmitz? This is the ultimate test. So Bernd says that, I'm going to warm him up. He says he is quite offended when I compare his bows to wood bow. He is convinced his carbon fiber bows are better in every measurement to wooden bows.
Okay.
So this is an ongoing discussion. I'm not going to say argument with him.
Okay.
I'm warming up the talons, by the way. What do you think?
But I guess everyone has their own theories about. You talk to each of the bow makers, going to have their own reasoning why they make one way or the other. And hopefully, they do always the best they consider. Sometimes they get stuck in their own idea. I remember talking with Mr. Löscher in Barcelona, and like, you are going really like so well, but they have there's something a little too electric, too tense in there in the sound. Could you make it in a way? And like, no, this is the way I learned in Belgium, and I really like the way I built, and the proof is that I sell my boats. I say, sure, it's fair enough. And I think I can tell now how he's building it at this time. I have not been in touch with him for a while, but at that time it's like, no, this is good. This is how I do it. And then I have found other, especially violin makers, who are always trying to find how to make it, and they will always try to improve. Remember talking to Robert Young, who developed the Krentz wolf eliminator, and I told him that this instrument is amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so easy to play, and it projects. And as a new instrument, bravo! This is a fantastic instrument. Now, can you try to go one step further and make this instrument, your next instrument, in a way that's difficult to play, so I can explore and I can find my way to play with an instrument that's less easy to play, but it can convey, it can offer me more possibilities, more than the amazing just playing from the first time of playing. And I don't know if I bothered him or something, but from that day on, he's been making amazing instruments that are surpassing that level of comfort of, yes, I make nice instruments, but I go farther away and I try to like maybe introduce something that no one can explain on all the Italian instruments. So no one does it because it's unexplainable. So maybe he will go ahead and change one measurement.
Who are you talking about?
Robert Young.
Young, okay.
But it's all him and a lot of violin makers who are in this movement of violin makers, especially in America. They meet every year in the summer in Oberlin.
Yeah.
And they share the experiences. But of course, they need a player that says, look, this is fantastic, but why don't we try to find something that's, mysterious in your instrument, and that we can explore and
we're going to discover some mysteries now. Now I think they're warmed up.
Right.
So 5 bows. We're going to just touch ones would you like. All right. We're going to start with this bow.
And I play what?
Anything you want. Just the same thing. Which one?
And this is actually a bit maybe too much for this instrument.
Okay. Okay. Let's try this one now.
Very nice. Pity that low note didn't respond. My son breaks with this one. keep listening, each of them. And the small notes, they speak well on this one. Now I play it differently slightly different every time.
I know.
I don't know what's going
Two bows I'm showing you right now.
Sorry?
2 bows we're doing right now. This and this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need something filling the sound in there. It's very good, obviously.
That one or this one?
This I find it fuller. It's a slight sizzle, but I'm sure from the distance.
So you
it will be
prefer that
nice.
one?
Yeah.
That
I have
you,
no
you
idea.
prefer this one? Yes or no? One or
Yes.
two?
Yeah.
That one, okay.
Yeah.
Do it again. So I'm doing a little test right now.
Okay.
Here's this one now.
Yeah, look. Jeez, no, can't.
No?
I can't.
This is a no.
Too much work.
That's
yeah?
a no.
Too-
Let's go back to this. Let's go to this one.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Just 2 buttons. That one or this one?
personally, I still prefer the other one,
This one.
but this speaks very nicely as well.
You personally prefer this one over that one?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. We're gonna go now to this one.
Mm-mm.
I'm ranking them as so we got with top 2.
You did a very good job warming them up, I must say.
You
Ah,
like it,
it's
yeah.
gross. Too much work.
Too much work. All right, that's definitely down at the bottom. Back to this one. And then, because I love the hide and seek, so you're playing the
Okay.
passage absolutely. That one or this one?
This one.
Okay, interesting. It's interesting. It's clear at the top. I'll shut up.
Can I see? Can I look?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Oh.
yet. Not yet. We're about to choose the top 2. We got the bottom 3. We're now
Okay.
between this one and this one for the top 2. Okay.
Last
It's
response.
there. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Is it?
Yes, it's obvious.
Okay.
So you picked your bow as your favorite bow.
No.
Yes, that
Not
was your
possible.
top. Yes.
My not first choice.
So hold.
With your
so the
instrument,
top, the least favorite bow. We're going to go to the least favorite bow.
Okay.
The least favorite bow you were so quick to say was your Schmitz.
Ah, my. C'est pas possible. Okay.
You're like, no, it's too much for it. You don't like it.
That's what I said. Too much.
He says too much. It
Yeah.
doesn't match the cello.
Nope.
Yeah, it's you see that face
It's
is
hard to play.
It's hard to play. Then you went for the 9,000 euro bow,
Okay.
and he said no.
It's something the transition of the notes. I can't.
And then this is my beautiful bow,
Choice.
my Excalibur.
Oh. I love how it sings.
Yes, so it's a beautiful
Must-
bow. But then you didn't rank that top. Then this one was second only to your This is the M8.
Okay.
But we still cannot dethrone the Pernambuco.
Okay.
Maybe because you just know it.
Maybe I'm playing every day.
Maybe you just know the bow. Maybe you just know.
I didn't know when you were showing me.
You didn't know, but you still
Maybe it's
consistently picked your
It's my playing.
everyday bow.
Right.
Everyday bow, the one. But your Schmidt's, when you said it's intense bow, you immediately you cannot play match with the cello. And so this just goes to show that you have a 9,000 euro bow here. I have two, more or less. I have two 9,000 euro bows.
So don't match this instrument. Let's put it this way. Let's put it nicely. They may not match this instrument.
They don't match the instrument. These beautiful bows just simply don't match the instrument. It's not about the price. It's about how it matches. In the top three, now I cannot buy your bow, so I'm going to give you your beautiful bows back. Thank you. But in this top three here, now you have chosen the M8 as consistently the top. It's your favorite of all the carbon fiber bows here, the M8 over the M9, and just as I presumed, my personal bow. You said they have different qualities. I feel that there's more depth and more singing to my personal bow, but there is a clarity to this M8 right here. Can you play something fun, something different flavor, something? Which do you prefer of those two?
I still prefer the other one.
This one?
Speaks.
Oh, it speaks. It speaks. It's my bow has been dethroned.
Yeah, still this one.
I'm just gonna throw one at you. The one I was interested in would be this one here. This one I was thinking about getting. Try this one.
Easy, yeah. Nice. Nice. I do I to work too much. Again, it depends on the repertoire. It might be a little tired.
Yeah, because it's pretty basic. It's interesting. So this is the last one I picked. You said, "Oh, it's nice." You know, that's the 1,700.
Easy, really sparkly and.
But then we're going up.
Now even I can hear how the sound is rounded. I might have to work more.
But
we have to find compromise.
Right. Interesting. I like what you did here because there's a bit of sparkle. That's what I called it. I called this like a sparkle bow. This is the M5 I really like. But I guess for this type of repertoire, my Pernambuco bow is a little
I have to work a little more.
Yeah.
I have to really find maybe. I can really go a lot towards the point without too much risking.
Except for that's my Pernambuco.
It's harder to find a clear sound in staccato.
As opposed to this bow here, which you seem my little sparkle bow right there.
I like to try some legato compare with another one. Yeah, this is very similar. So
legato, you want to try something legato?
oh, these and the other and the previous.
Okay.
This. Find, I don't know, more human, more has something more organic in the sound. I don't know.
This one.
Yeah, in the but let's see what what we need for.
Organic. I like it. Human.
Is this the one that I made?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the resistance.
You like the resistance. I'm coming back, people. We are coming back. We are back. Sorry. That's terrible. Interesting. So, for me, and it's for me. There is a story behind this bow, and I'll one time share it with you guys. But it's a very beautiful story about why this bow is important to me, and it's priceless to me. It's got a soul. It's got very much a soul to me. The guy who made it and presented it in this sort of way, and I find his ARCUS bows, though they are wonderful, they are not. They just lack the soul. They lack the. I know they're made with care and precision, but I see them very much as a tool. Do you want to play with any of them? Do you want to look at them?
I'm okay.
You want to play on your cello?
All four at the same time?
Yeah. Not all four, but no, thank you. You want to play them on your cello? I mean, like.
Thank you.
So now we can. Anything that you want. It's like just bows everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm going.
Blindly.
If you want. As opposed to, what do you want, your Schmidt or do you want
yeah.
Schmidt? The Schmidt, 9 to 9,000. Which is better, 9,000?
I listened to, as a reference, this B. It still has room to breathe. I feel that B cannot go any further.
I feel it. It's there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can feel it where you're listening. If you're listening with headphones, it'd be great. But it definitely has a roof, has a ceiling, has a.
Again, with this I can see how it goes farther.
So we're ranking the M8 above the M9. You realize that?
And this is just a notch everything a little. Mm.
All right. And of course yours. Back to your organic.
Yeah, it has less power than mine, but mine is equal. I would personally prefer to relate to the M8. And I think sound quality.
It's interesting
Right.
how we pick these bows that are. What is it about? So I will be getting one of these carbon fiber bows, but not for the sake of expressing my soul, my emotions. I just don't see a carbon fiber bow as something that is expressing the human's the musician's soul. I just see it as a tool, a great tool for teaching and working. But
I do think that.
you think so?
It's subjective, but I think once you convey your ressenti, your feeling, your intimate feeling might be just yours, and you actually convey just as good as the other.
But sometimes, you talk repertoire that's more technical demanding, that shows that side, as opposed to things that you want to show an emotional side.
Now you play the cello. You don't play the flute, the virtuosic flute, or the virtuosic piano. We play the cello, which is based on cantilena, on singing, on imitating our voice.
Yes.
Of course, we can do virtuoso, but what is the base really on our? What is our
To sing.
base on playing our instrument?
To sing.
So we have to be able to technically play as much as we can and as at the highest level possible. But at the end, the bottom line, we have to be able to convey emotions. So most of the time, we'll be like singing and giving the best of sound quality. So your instrument is obviously a very good quality sound quality, music making instrument, and you want to give the best bow to take out all these sounds that are hidden in your instrument.
So you have just decided on the M8 and the M5 for the sparkle and spiccato, and just in general, this is just your favorite bow for my cello on this one. But you still chose your Pernambuco bows, your two, and then mine.
I'm very surprised. I would never have given
Above these.
such preference on my Lusha.
Yeah. And you're not thinking when you pick it up, put it in your hand. You know exactly.
They
what
were
it is.
warm.
They're all warm. I warmed them up.
I was like, what is this? Oh, it's really nice. Oh, this is a very nice carbon fiber. I didn't know I was playing my instrument, my bow.
So there you have it. It is a subjective decision, but I love the fact that you played my cello for me. A lot of us don't have another person that can just play.
But even if it's not a musician, just bring your grandmother. Just.
But the point is, I'm sitting here watching you play my cello. So then that's
that's a plus, of course.
that's like
that's ideal
how many
situation.
doesn't know a high level
A
musician?
teacher goes to the violin maker, to the violin shop, and lets the student play, and he says, "This is good for you. What I hear is what."
How about, let's say if you don't have a friend that can go with you, but you can go play them. How about if you brought a microphone with you and recorded yourself, and then share that video with your teacher?
Right. I have no experience. I cannot tell what quality
That'll be
of
an option,
microphone.
right? If you're like, I have a really good micro up here.
We will hear if there's a replay on this. We'll hear.
We'll see there is a replay on this. You should listen to it.
All right.
I put your name in the title, by the way. Are you okay with that?
I'm
Are you okay with that?
I'm still myself, so.
Okay. I have a moniker with Nabi. Always a pleasure to do these things with you.
That was
Let's see if
great
anybody's
experience today.
ask any questions, and so I can.
I might have to
you
start
wanna
packing.
Yeah, see, you will have
go
to
back
pack.
to work. Tomorrow.
So we have some questions coming. So we are back. Yes, we are all back. It's going to go back to the beginning with the questions. We talked about the Krentz at the beginning. They want us to hear play a duet. Do you want to play something?
I have to make another appointment.
He has to go another time.
No, we will do it. I have 50 people waiting for me.
Okay, another time. We talked about the Legato eliminator, yes. It is a Krentz. Zuka cello says that. He says, my wolf tone eliminator surpasses the cello resonance, so I wonder if the Krentz makes a bigger difference. Does the Krentz make a bigger difference than just a wolf tone eliminator? Say it's a suppress. Zuka cello is asking. It suppresses the cello resonance. So does the Krentz does that suppression? Does it enhance? It enhances it.
We tried to show here when we went back to the first position on C string.
So thank you for the question, Zuka cello. I don't need to know how better a bow is by the price after hearing this comparison. Thank you. Brilliantly done, Shay Kavanaugh says that. Thank you, Shay. Dotted Die says, I use a Coda bow for now. I'm curious to try ARCUS to see if it really feels different. Have you tried Coda bows before? What do you think of those?
I can't remember of trying them. Are they also carbon fiber?
Yeah, they're carbon fiber American bows. So all the bows we try today are Pernambuco or made of carbon fiber from Germany. And yes, that was it. How's the posture peg working for you? That's the last question we'll take. Thank you, Lopaka79. By the way, if you can you play a little bit of Elgar just before you go?
I haven't played Elgar forever.
I know, but this guy is always requesting it, and he loves to do it. So, but question before you start playing. We have a question about the posture posture peg right here.
Right. Oh, it saved my life.
Saved your life.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about it another day, but the posture peg side saved his life.
Yeah, well, I mean, playing hours and hours in orchestra with my position. I'm not saying this is like everyone's position, but my constitution with my cello position, I always had the peg. I had like back pains, neck cramps. Once I can breathe, I feel like really I can open my sound, my movements.
Lovely.
I have colleagues who had to remove both of them because also the second is, I'm very far from the second, so totally advised to whoever is hitting the peg, obviously.
So Lopaka, thank you for the super chat. He gave $20. I usually so Mr. Nabi has a great personality. So glad to have him on the live stream. He is my teacher. He's wonderful. So Lopaka, he wants me to play this one day, but I will. So a little bit of Elgar for
just full measure, so.
Just
and another day we'll continue on this sailing.
There you go. So there you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jonathan. Great idea too.
I learned so much because a lot of times when you take lesson, it's not just about playing. It's about discovering what's happening. I learned so much about the Krentz. Thank you for doing that.
Cool.
And about how to look for a bow today. So thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jonathan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, the work's restarting next door.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was incredible, man. Oof.
Had a workout.
Yeah, and the blind